Hey guys, okay, so I am back with another Halloween tutorial. This time I'm doing something a little fun and different. So when I was a kid, I remember I used to love the cartoon Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and I had the dolls, I watched the movies and the cartoon, and then this year they came back on a new crazy pumped up steroid version of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. But I thought it'd be a good tutorial to do, since not only does my generation love that character, but the new generation has seen it as well. So I got this really cute dress that I'll show you at the end. So it's like a girly Ninja Turtle, mind you. So I'm going to try to do a little face painting today, and let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so we're starting off by outlining the red mask. I'm using all Graftobian Pro Paints, which are like body and face painting that's water activated. So I am setting a guideline for the mask, and I just kind of drew little tick marks, and then I'm going to connect those dots. And I'm using Graftobian, they're kind of like the special effects brushes. They're all synthetic, and it's important to use ones that have like flat shapes, so that way you can get a nice straight line. So once you outline the mask, you can go ahead and fill it in. And don't forget that, this is water activated, so if you make a mistake, you can go ahead and take like a baby wipe or a little wet cloth and clean off the edges. So you'll see me do that throughout the tutorial. So it's super opaque, which is why I love this stuff, because you just need a little bit and it goes a long way. You don't have to do too many layers. But right now I'm just getting a nice opaque red mask, and I'm covering all of the area, including my eyes and underneath my eyes as well. So once you do that, now I'm using, this is the black Pro Paint. So as you can see, it comes in a big circular paint, which you use by activating it with water. And I'm outlining the mask, and the line is not perfect, but it's okay because you're going to blend those lines out later. And as you can see, I'm taking that original red paintbrush and I'm fading out the black, and it's kind of bleeding it, which is what I want, because I want to give like that shadowy blended effect, kind of give like a 3D look to the mask. So just blend the black and red together. And now I'm going to go ahead and do some highlighting. First, I'm taking an orange Pro Paint, placing it on the highlighted areas, which are the eyes and underneath and on the bridge of the nose. And it's just kind of going to lighten that area just a little bit to kind of give it a little bit of a highlight. So once you're done highlighting, then we can move forward to a little bit of a brighter color. This is a yellow. So first we did red, then orange and yellow. And this is just to give it even more brightness. So I placed it onto those same high points, and I'm blending them in just to kind of give the look a little bit more contrast, a little bit more pop. And it definitely makes it look a lot more dimensional. So I'm drawing in my eyebrows using that black Pro Paint, and I'm giving like a shape that's kind of like a little bit of a whimsical shape right above my brow, so that way I don't really have to worry about covering my brows up. And here I am. Now I'm just kind of doing what I do in a lot of the looks for Halloween. I end up doing a smoky eye just to make it really cute and sexy. So I'm taking regular black eyeshadow and my Sedona Lace pointed crease brush, and I am just creating a cat eye, smoky eye with some black shadow. And again, this kind of adds the girliness back into the look, so that way you're a sexy Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. And I'm using the same shadow to blend out the edges of the mask as well. It makes it a little bit easier to blend. So now we're going to go ahead and apply some liner. I think I'm using Inglot Gel Liner number 77. And giving myself a little winged eye, so when I put my falsies on right now, they'll have something to adhere to. And I use just the same huge false lashes for pretty much all of my Halloween tutorials this year. And they really, even though they're really big, they really go with such a dramatic look. So as you can see, everything's kind of coming together. I'm blending out that black of the smoky eye a little bit with some red shadow from my Graftobian Fantasize palette, and that kind of helps to soften out the edges on the top and bottom. And that red shadow is a little bit iridescent, so it does add a little bit of a shimmery quality. Okay, so when it comes to face painting, one of the important parts is definitely highlighting your lines. So I'm just taking a white Pro Paint, and I'm just kind of putting it on some high points, including in the brows, top of the mask, and also put it below the mask as well, just to kind of give a little pops of color and make it a little more cartoony. So now I'm going to work on the rest of the face. I'm not painting my whole face green, just like a little middle section. That makes it a little bit more wearable. So the humps are actually where the green will go. So I used the black Pro Paint, and as you can see, I'm cleaning up that line because I made a mistake, because that's where the bow to the mask is going to go. So here I am just outlining it, and now I'm filling it in with some green pro paint, and this is like the perfect color that came in the kit. So this is the color of the turtle skin, I guess you could say. So I'm filling in the entire thing, and you want to be precise. It's kind of like coloring in the lines. If you make a mistake, you can always go back with that black and re-outline it, so don't worry about that. So I drew in that little bow that I was talking about by hand, and then I'm just coloring it in with the red. And again, be precise, use a smaller brush to fit in between those lines. And then I also went back in later and I highlighted that with a little bit of white to just make it pop a little bit more. Okay, so now I'm doing a little more shading around the green. I took the green and I mixed it with a little bit of black to kind of give it that outline. And then I'm taking that yellow again and I'm highlighting on top of the green just to kind of give more dimension. Again, I could have left it all solid green, but I think it looks cooler when you do different tones. And I just blended it in with my little finger. It really blends really easily, so not a big deal. So you can see the mask is definitely coming together. So now one of the cool parts about this look is I'm drawing in some tortoise kind of scales using a small brush, and the paint is a lot more dry on this brush so I don't get too thick of a line. And I just want to give credit to a YouTuber who I totally took inspiration from. Her name is Carolyn Garrett, and she had an amazing Ninja Turtle tutorial, so this is my recreation of it, so I just want to give her a shout out. So here I am adjusting the lashes, just making sure everything's okay. But that's pretty much it for the face. And then I'm taking a dark plum pencil and I'm filling it in with red lipstick. And that's why I picked Raphael, so I could do a red lip. And this is Stoplight Red from Wet n Wild. And my face already had foundation powder from the beginning, so that's pretty much all you have to do. I have my hair in a ponytail, and that is the final look. So if you do any of the other Ninja Turtles, I would just match the lip color to the mask. So this is like this super cute dress that I brought from Amazon to go with the look. So the mask matches it pretty well. It's a little skater dress I just got from Amazon, and it's got, you know, the little Ninja Turtle shell on the front and the back. Super duper cute. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I have one more to go. Check out makeupbyrenren.com for more details. And here I am modeling the little skirt. Yay! I'm totally wearing this for Halloween. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time, have a great night. Ciao, Bellas!